so beautifully bizarre that here we are, watching the wind blow, watching the wind blow, watching the rain so hard, watching the fire getting higher on this strange little star.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Emmerich. Pleased to be joined by Eddie Olczyk up here in the booth and Ray Ferraro down near the ice. There should be some pretty good firepower on display tonight.
Tonight, we're in St. Paul, Minnesota, one of the Twin Cities, and home of the second NHL franchise to call Minnesota home, the Wild. But before we get started here, the thoughts of Eddie Olczyk.
The state of hockey here in Minnesota has been a thing to be admired. From youth hockey to high school and the big leagues, Minnesota has cultivated a great community and hockey is celebrated at all levels. Time to have fun and get wild. Let's play hockey.
Oh, a close call there.
That's a tough one to watch. Need to practice hitting the net.
Terrific determination by Ryan Suter. Trying to go to Zucker.
That is up close and personal.
He's certainly on a mission out there. He's trying to set a tone for his team in what should be a really physical contest.
Minnesota's along the wing at center ice. Through the corner now.
Takes it from the boards and looks on.
Sails it.
Missed the net.
Shots like that are a goalie's worst nightmare.
Steps in from the neutral zone.
Picks it up in his own end.
Minnesota's winging it at neutral ice. Through the corner.
In front. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Spokane's got their man over on the delayed call, and the goalie rests at the bench. As that point pass as well.
Points it. Walks the blue line. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play and will get the penalty.
Minnesota's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
Okay, they win the draw. Shoots. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Got that pass in his own end. He cleared that puck out of there. That puck's into the bench, and we'll have another faceoff.
It's pretty cool how excited people get for a 4-ounce chunk of rubber. But getting a game puck is exciting. The funny part is the players are around these things all the time, and it doesn't mean anything to them, so they just flip it up over the glass.
That didn't go like he wanted. Right along the blue line. Chip to Manson. Minnesota's leading through mid-ice.
And he dumps it in. Wedged further to Hayes. Got a piece of that one. And he gains the zone. Minnesota's in possession as they move up the wing.
Nice work with the stick. Poked it right away. Carries it on in from center. Wrister from the slot.
Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped.
Clears the zone.
Slid to Giordano. Fires.
Stick to side.
propelled to Lowry. Close in play. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
No team worth its name is going to let that go. Might be something coming up here.
He has been looking for this for a while.
And now we get the stoppage of play and the penalty call.
A minor apiece. Spokane's power play gets its first chance in this game tonight.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
The Savages with a win at center.
Gains that offensive line. Lets it go. Waffle boarded.
Can he generate something from there? Minnesota's good with that penalty kill, so we're back at full strength.
That power play sure looked good, guys. They had all kinds of shots in traffic, just not able to change the number on the big board.
Puck is thrown to Kunin. Pumped, loses it.
Grabs that pass in the offensive zone. Got that pass in his own end. Minnesota's setting up an offense from the wing. Carries it to the corner.
On to Stafford. Oh, broke it up. That puck's loose, defended away by Stafford. Gathered up again by Shaw.
Driving in from no man's land. Placed into the corner
By Berglund. Good, solid defensive play with the stick.
That puck left the zone, and so everybody has to drop back to center.
The Savages have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Pass attempt to Shaw. Shoots it on. Wonderful save. My, what a hit.
He was looking to finish his check, and he lines up his man right up against the boards.
Whistle is blown, and a man with guilt all over his face is going to the box.
The Savages' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
17 minutes, 6 seconds.
Cleared back by Coyle.
Skates along the line.
Muscled long to Martinez.
Use that stick like a magic wand.
That one is pointed to him.
They've got all the gunners out.
Oh, great defensive play to... They must retreat and start back again.
Leads that charge into the zone.
Moving it to Suter. Minnesota's continuing on in their own end.
That one slung back out. Still more time on the power play, but less than they'd hope. The pad came in handy that time. Carries it behind the goalie.
Parked in the slot.
May not have intended it, but it hit him.
Sent along by Brodin. The clock bleeds down to the last minute. Laid on to Fost.
Puts one on.
Save.
And decides to just cover it out and get the whistle.
Tickets for a chance at the grand prize.
Minnesota's want to block shots is quite admirable. They challenge every shot lane. They make sure every puck has a difficult path to their goaltender.
Zucker's got to shovel it out of there. Good work in clearing it out.
Last minute of play.
Skill play by Coyle.
Period.
Lots on that to Dumba.
Minnesota's killed off a penalty, and so we're back at full strength.
Well, they didn't get much done there, and that was a key opportunity for them. They had trouble getting the puck to the net. It seemed like when they shot it, they didn't
Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one. Spokane's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Takes that pass at center ice. Fires a shot.
By number 8, Ryan Merkley. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 55 seconds.
And the middle frame has begun. Gives it over to the point. Cranks a blast. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway.
And he gains the zone. Passing one off now to Dumba. Oh, that's a nice cut pass. Let's see what happens. Solid work defensively by Zucker.
Sends to the point. With a shot. At least he protected his goaltender.
Slid back across from one point to the other. Stands him up. Zucker's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. The Savages guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
Minnesota's power play unit makes its debut tonight.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
What a tremendous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
It's dumped in. Pitching this one to Merkley. Takes a perfect pass. Well, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center.
He scores! A great job of penalty killing and followed through the shorthanded goal.
The Savages have now enlarged their lead to 2-0. At the rate they're going in this game, they might make it 3 fast.
Scored shorthanded.
Minnesota's looking to head man up the wing.
Assisted.
Nicely speared away.
One-time blast
And a save.
Reimer's been sharp, Doc, but he really hasn't had much to do. Long periods of time between shots, and the offense has had time to put goals on the board.
Looking to Helm. Corralled it again. Lets it go.
What a terrific save.
Lowry's slashed. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty. Brodin's penalized 2 minutes for slashing.
4 players aside, and so we'll see what develops here.
The open ice leads to some great scoring chances 4-on-4. You get a defenseman into the rush. If you don't score, the other team's guaranteed a 2-on-1 going back the other way.
Got it in his own end.
Spokane's got it and moving up the wing. On the outside, a shot. What a move on that one with the stick. And the play goes offside.
Spokane's players are cutting a wide circle around him these days. They don't want to throw his routine off. It's amazing how superstitious players can get. And when you have one that's on such a significant point scoring streak, nobody wants to upset the apple cart.
Skates it into the zone. Couldn't make it through, can't retain possession.
And he steps in.
And down to Kunin. Gives it to the point. Ricochets it on to Maroon.
Spokane's in their own end and shifting gears.
That's the end.
Good work by Ryan Suter. In the slot. He saved it. Strong save.
Now that's a solid save.
A little under 6 minutes have transpired here in the second. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team.
Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. He wore that puck on a hard shot.
And he dumps it in.